What up, y'all? So, this corona shit kind of crazy, huh? Like, I was paying no mind to this shit. I thought it was all a whole meme at first, up until yesterday when I seen a meme about they canceling the NBA season and woke up and that shit was real. So, I just want to touch base with y'all and talk to y'all about what's actually going on, right? So, the body vibrates, right? Everything vibrates. You put some food in a microwave, it literally is sending microwaves to your food, which are micro vibrations, waves, to heat up the food. When shit gets hot, the energy speeds up, the vibrations speed up. This earth is heating up. Anybody who can't handle the heat is gonna have to get the fuck out the kitchen. This earth is the kitchen, right? This earth is where all the cooking happens, right? So anything that's getting made is happening in this earth. And if you can't take the heat, you getting the fuck out the kitchen. So, we'll just let y'all know. You got chicken pox, bird flu, swine flu. I mean, you got a lot of, diseases and shit named after different fucking animals for a reason, okay? That being said, if you eating things that are living on this earth, your ass is gas. Did I say gas? Your ass is grass. Your ass is going back to the soil. The whole saying, your ass is grass, is some real ass shit. Your ass is grass means like, you going back to the soil. The earth heating up, and you ain't heating up with it. So, what do you do to bring your vibration up to match the earth? Stop eating such dense ass foods. Look, I'm gonna tell you how this shit work. I'm gonna break a fucking hole in the matrix for you real quick, okay? You eat dense ass food. If you eat dead animal flesh, that shit dense. So, if you eat it, your body, you know what? I ain't even gonna go into it. Look, if you ain't got it by now, you just not supposed to get it. But look, yeah, that's it, If you eating that shit, good luck, for real. Good luck. Anything that's airborne ain't really gonna affect you. If it's airborne, it's not gonna affect you unless you eating fucked up shit. Mad cow disease, swine flu, bird flu, chicken pox, all them things is because it got into the meat you were eating. If it was on the vegetable you were eating, like your body, the vegetable so light where the body can process the vegetable within a couple hours, and meat sits in your system for up to 72 hours, maybe more. Like I was vegan. Look, besides the point, but I know that you can have pieces of chicken and pork and steak and if you don't chew your shit thoroughly and shit, you can have that shit just clogged up in one. You have like miles of tubes in your fucking stomach. So imagine that shit just sitting up in your damn colon or your damn small intestine or large intestine, just in one of the little crevices up in the corner, rotting. Imagine if part of the virus was in that piece of chicken. Imagine you eat a cow and that shit had some mad cow disease and that shit was just lodged up in you. And if it was on a piece of broccoli, that shit would be rubbing the insides of your, and it'd be digesting and breaking down. But meat can stay up in you. So that shit, like literally dead. When they say that shit dead, all these figures of speech people be doing, they mean something. That shit dead. That food you eating, that shit dead. I'm telling y'all, if y'all not vegan 2020, like, I ain't even trying to make this a vegan thing, because y'all know I'm not vegan. I'm just saying, but if y'all not vegan, like, your body's sending too much energy to break down the food and not enough to help heal you, okay? It takes too much energy. It takes too much focus on the inside. You got this temple, right? You got this temple, right? Anything you put in that shit, anything, whether it's the most beautifulest organic strawberry in the world or the most rotten piece of meat in the world, okay? Strawberry or meat. Both of them are terrorists because they come from terrorist. The word terrorist means, terrain, extra terrain, terrorist. Somebody from a different terrain. That's all terrorist means. Terrorist don't even mean bad. It just means something that's different that you have to bring into your terrain and assimilate. So what does the body do? It takes the organic ass, beautiful ass strawberry. The terrorist eats it, goes in the stomach. The body looking at it like, this is a terrorist, and we need to assimilate every nutrient, mineral that we can to us and get it on board with us. And anything that's not supposed to be here, we need to, evacuate that shit from the premises. You know what I'm saying? We need to, get rid of that shit. Literally, get rid of that shit. There's another one. Get rid of that shit. That is shit, and you got to get rid of that shit, and it comes out as shit. So, that being said, whether it's a strawberry that's a terrorist or the meat that's a terrorist, both of them are terrorists. Now, the body, when you eat the meat, it's going to be like, what the fuck? We got some work to do because that shit dead, okay? That strawberry dead too because it's off the tree, but it's actually still vibrating and still living a little bit like, that meat is dead and cooked high, and your body don't even really heat up to 400 degrees how you be cooking this meat and shit. So the oven basically can dissolve the meat better than your stomach. Your stomach ain't no working oven. I don't know. You got stomach acid and shit, but just look. I'm telling y'all. The world is heating up. I told y'all this 2020 gonna get real. I told y'all 2018 was the prep. 2019 was choosing side. Okay, wait. No, I said 2018 was the prep and choosing your sides. 2019 was prepping yourself and getting ready for the war. And 2020 is the motherfucking war. I told y'all this in my other videos. And now y'all want to sit here and look back like, I told y'all this shit was going to be a war this year. Y'all was like, oh, I'm so happy 2019's over. No, bitch. This is the war. You happy the prep is over? You happy practice is over? Now you got a fucking game. And this ain't no football, basketball, baseball game that, you lose and go home. No. No, sir. So, look. Whether you're eating the terrace that's meat or the terrace that's strawberries, I'm just saying the strawberry is just going to be easier to vibrate and digest and assimilate to your system. It's going to digest in about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on what you got going on. The meat, if the strawberry has some coronavirus in it, somebody picked it who had it over in different seas and they picked it and they had, you eat that shit. If you ate that shit, your body can bop, bop, bop. Okay, bop. That's not supposed to be here. That's not supposed to be here. That's not supposed to be here. You eat that meat. No, that meat can't be rancid in the stomach. That I'm telling you, if that virus is in that meat you eating, it's vibrating too dense and too low where your body just gonna be like, if you already a meat eater, you already just vibrating lower because the food you is able to eat is more dense. I know this facts because I used to eat a lot of meat, and I would have energy. It's not like if you eat meat, it's not good for you. I ate meat and I felt great. I ate meat and I go play a whole football game. I'm like, what? Vegan ain't shit. I ate 2 Chipotle burritos, and now I feel like I could go run a fucking mile. I feel great. It was never like, as I raise my vibration, if I go eat a Chipotle burrito now, I'd be on the toilet for 24 hours, maybe 48. Hot sweats, I'd be sitting there constipated, but on the toilet, I gotta go, and it'd be, look, give up meat for a month and eat it again. I did that once. Give it up for a month and eat it again, see how you feel. Anyways, as you raise your vibration, that shit, you're not gonna be able to eat that shit. So look, the fact that you're still eating meat just means that your body is vibrating lower, which means that a low vibrating ass virus is gonna be able to stick to you. If you vibrating higher than that virus gonna boom, 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 die. Some negative ass people that I be like, in daily life and shit. And if you vibrate so high where you just trying to kill them with kindness and shit, and you just trying to, them bitches leave. They can't handle the motherfucking too pure energy. They're trying to be negative and shit. You're just like, man, today's a great day to wop, cheek, chop. Man, I love this. I would rather be nowhere else. Oh, I'm happy to help. Woo, wop, cheap chop. They be like, I gotta get out of here. This nigga is not good for my soul. You know, it's like, cause whatever parasites is in them or something, it's like, yo, get away from this nigga. Get away from this nigga. We don't want to be that happy. We don't, you know? It's the same way with your body. If you eat meat that vibrates at 20 hertz, if it vibrates like this, versus eating a strawberry that vibrates maybe at 100, maybe at 50, that vibrates kind of like a little higher. Woo, woo, woo. What frequencies need to match. If that coronavirus come in like this, and that meat come in like this, these bitches is going, what? Like, you the same vibration as what you eat, basically. So if you eating the strawberry, it's gonna be like, that coronavirus ain't gonna match. It's gonna be, get up, fuck out. Your body's gonna know, like, oh, that's not us. When you eating meat and you vibrate with meat, your body's like, that's us, that's us, that's us, that's us. I'm telling y'all, the only thing that you can do right now is to change what you putting in your motherfucking mouth and what's going out of your mouth. And what you think, but most important is change what you putting in your mouth. I only wanted to make one video, honestly. Like, I don't want to be doing no part 2, so I'm going to just close my eyes, think real quick if there's anything else I wanted to say. Yeah, no, we good. Honestly, like, we knew all this was gonna happen. We knew they was gonna try and ban travel coming in 2020. You know, like, if you watch the videos, I don't know if I made them private now because I feel like I said too much in some of those videos. But when I talk about how they was gonna ban travel and how if you wanted to get out the country, you needed to do so before a certain date. Yeah, like a lot of things is all happening that not only I said, but a lot of other people said was gonna happen. Like, look around on the internet, you'll see it. But besides the point, please, if you give a fuck about anything in life, switch up your diet. The diet. If you can do that, your ass will be cool. Because especially if you do get sick, you don't want to be sending all your energy to be breaking down the food. You could already be holding the coronavirus right now. That's the thing. You could already have that shit in you, and your body just fighting it. But as soon as your body has to start breaking down other food, you know, every animal in nature, when they get sick, it stop eating so it can focus on healing. And we the only fucking creature in nature that's like, give me some chicken noodle soup. It's good for my soul, head ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's not even natural. If you're not feeling well, you should let the body heat up and do what it's supposed to do. But no, it can't heat up the virus. It's got to heat up the food you ate to break it down to get it out. But it's got to put the virus to the side. The body works is like, what's the last thing in? You ate the strawberry yesterday, and then you eat the meat today, and then you eat a strawberry tomorrow. The body gonna start digesting the strawberry that you ate tomorrow before finishing the meat because they don't want to worry about yesterday.